This is a cool little area of Dayton where the Wright brothers had their bicycle shop, and there's now a museum here dedicated to their bicycle shop and some of the things they did here in Dayton. You can see the museum over here, which is obviously closed. There's all kinds of cool posters that go along with this. There's also some things on the ground here that talk about the Wright brothers, and if you look across the street, you can see Paul Lawrence Dunbar and the Wright brothers. Those are some of the guys we've talked about before. And then there's some other famous people from Dayton that are kind of like on a Dayton Walk of Fame, kind of like the Hollywood Walk of Fame in California there. Now I'm going to walk over to the Dayton Bicycle Shop. This is where Orville and Wilbur had a printing shop and a bicycle shop. And this is where they got a lot of their mechanical ideas for flight. And they used some of the same concepts they used for their bicycles in their first airplane. But this was the road that they were on. You can see this is kind of a cool old neighborhood in Dayton with houses. And this was their bicycle shop right here. And they have some cool old bicycles in here to look at. And I'll kind of peek through the window. You can see some of the cool bicycle things that are in there. I wish I could take you in there, but I can't. So, your assignment for today, you're going to do 2 assignments. You're going to do a quick spelling lesson, and what you're going to do on that lesson is you're going to take your name, the letters from your name, and you're going to form 10 spelling words out of those letters that make up your first and last name. Then you are going to do the same thing with Eastwood School. You're going to take those letters and you're going to come up with 10 words that you can make out of the words Eastwoods and school. And then for social studies, you're going to do an entrepreneur project over the next 3 days. You're going to watch a children's Shark Tank episode, and then you're going to tell me how that relates to entrepreneurship, which you've learned about already in some of our economic studies. And then you're going to tell me maybe something that you'd like to invent, or maybe a company that you might like to start. Now, we used to have a big 4 or 5 week long project that we did with partners, but obviously we can't do that. So we're just going to do a shortened version, about 2 or 3 days of this, and it's on a Google slide. You should be able to write on the Google slides. So make sure you go through the whole slideshow for that. All right, guys, hope you have a great Wednesday, and I will see you again tomorrow.